In this video, I started out with $0, a truck, and this abandoned gold mine. And now I have the challenge of making it profitable and hopefully not going broke. Will I be able to do it? Stay tuned to find out. And if you guys enjoy content like this and you want to see more, be sure to subscribe and dropping a like helps too. Anyway, let's go find some gold. Well, boys, another day, another dollar back out here at the gold mine. We've got just over $300,000. We've been running the sluice here pretty consistently. I think my conveyor's shut off at the moment here, so I better start that back up. Anyways, we're nearly out of pay in the stockpile here, so we got to get that brought back up. Anyways, in the meantime, I have been working on the new big cut here, and I have made some considerable progress. This D10 just ripped through this crazy amount of dirt in just a couple of days, so we got all the overburden piled up here on the sides, and then this is all pay dirt here ready to go into a plant. However, there's quite a few things we got to start doing before we run this pay, because we got a big pile of pay over here in the old cut, and we've still got to build a bridge. So the first order of business is going to be getting that mountain of pay out of the old cut, getting it up here into the stockpile, and then we can start going over to the other side and getting that out of there. Now, a couple days ago, I ordered a bridge for over here, and it should be getting delivered today along with a rental of a crane so we can put it in here. I'm gonna have to clear some trees out, but for now I think we're gonna get some more pay stockpiled because we're running out here real quick and I want to keep that sluice box running. Now, last episode I did mention that we have an opportunity to buy a excavator and a newer rock truck for about $500,000. Now, we don't have that money at the moment, but I'm hoping with the cleanup here at the end of the week we should break that amount. We've already got 3 boxes of concentrate, so as long as we keep the sluice running, we should be good. Well, first load of pay for the day, many more to go. Also, I did pretty much run out of fuel yesterday, but that $11,000 we spent initially to get fuel, we actually had a little bit of credit left at the fuel station, so I filled up what I could, but eventually, again, that's going to run out today, and we're going to have to grab some more. And not to mention, now that we've stripped out that cut, my D10 is basically out of fuel, and that thing pretty much takes one entire load of fuel just to fill itself there, so we might have to go get a couple loads. So I just got the call that the bridge and the crane is on its way here. I've made another sizable dent in this big old pay pile here, and we've got quite the stockpile going at the plant, or the sluice, I guess, so I'm pretty happy with that. However, before the bridge gets here, we got to clean out some of these trees so we can actually maneuver it in there. All right, so this tree for sure is going to have to come down. Timber! Oh, we could have just built a bridge like that. Could have built our own bridge. Saved myself a lot of money. Nah, it's fine. And then I'm thinking this tree and this tree as well. Timber. Perfect. I'll grab my dozer and we'll get him out of the way. Hey, boys, look what I got. I got myself a crane. The bridge should be here shortly. Anyways, we got all the trees we needed to cleared out, and we should be good to hopefully get this bridge in here. That's the hope anyway. Once the bridge is here, I'm most likely going to have to do some dirt moving here with the dozer just to get this all flattened out a little more and maybe so the bridge can sit a little better, but for now we're good. I'm just waiting for it to get here, and it looks like we got another pallet of concentrate. This is pretty sweet. Holy smokes, boys, it's here. My bridge. It looks so dang good. All right, let's get this thing unstrapped. We'll get the crane unfolded and hopefully just plop it right on in there. I have a feeling it's not going to be that easy, but we got to give it a try, right? All right, everything's hooked up. Just trying to move it ever so easily. Oh boy, that hook point isn't too great, but we'll make it work. Okay, I'm definitely no experienced crane operator here, so we're going to try swing this thing around probably the wrong way, but we're going to make it work. I mean, this bridge isn't terribly heavy. It still ain't light, though. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Set it down, set it down, set it down. Don't want to tip this thing. It's a rental. Okay, now I just got to try swing this sucker in place here. All right, we're getting close. Maybe extend it out a little bit more here. How we look on each side here? I think that's about good. Yeah, it looks good on both sides here. And I think it's in. I don't know. Is it sturdy? I think it might be sturdy. Now, there's this metal support kind of welded in here. We're not going to take it out for a couple days, just in case we decide we want to reposition it, but I think it's good here. I think I might take a rock truck and just drive across it. We should be able to get across this thing. I just got to now fold up my crane here. If I can remember the controls, we'll get it eventually. All right, let's hope it's solid. First try of the new bridge. Oh, yeah. I think we're good. That's easy. We don't even need to bring up any dirt or nothing. First bridge in and we're over to the other cut. Well, in honor of the new bridge, I think we're going to call this new cut the bridge cut. I think it only makes sense. Oh, except I might not be able to get back up here. Nope, we're good. But yeah, I think we're going to call this new cut the bridge cut. I mean, that seems fair. Yeah, this actually works pretty sweet. I'm very happy with it. And then we just take the rock trucks right across the bridge there, right over to the plant. And I'm stuck on a stump. I'm going to have to get rid of that with the dozer most likely, but I can't believe we got that in so fast. That is perfect. Well, just got everybody paid here. $50,000 that was for the bridge and the crane, except I don't get to keep the crane. which is kind of unfortunate, but I literally, other than this, I'll have no other use for a bridge. I'm not sure if the bridge would be able to hold like a D11. Maybe it might be able to. Maybe the D10 might be able to hold it. I'm not sure. We're not going to test our luck with it just yet. I think we're fine just taking rock trucks across for now. Anyways, we'll get the crane loader back up here, and you can get taken back to the rental place, and we can get back to getting that mega pile out in the cut up to the stockpile. So after this cut's done, we are pretty much ready to go on the bridge cut. However, there's two things I definitely want to do. Number one, I want to get some bigger equipment in, which hopefully we'll be able to do with this massive cleanup. And number two, I definitely want to get an actual wash plant in here. However, that is going to be upwards of $1 million to $2 million by the time we get it out here, get it set up, get the stuff to run it. So let me know down in the comments, after I get this big equipment, should I keep mining with the sluice box in the new cut, or should I take out another loan? Keep in mind, we already have a loan out for $1 million on the D10. Should I take out another loan for however much the wash plant's going to be and get the new wash plant in here? I'm not too sure yet. We'll see how everything goes. Well, I'm pretty sure I'm going to call this my last load in the night here. We're basically out of fuel again. However, we've got enough stockpiled to run through the night here, so we're going to keep that sluice running. It is much concentrated as we can for the cleanup tomorrow, and then I'm definitely going to have to go get some fuel. And hopefully with that as well, we'll be able to get some new equipment. Well, it is the next morning here, and I have to pile up some pay big time. Holy smokes. We did run through the night though, and we have 8 boxes of concentrate, which is, I think, a new record for us. We ran through a lot of material. So depending on how much gold we get out of those boxes of concentrate, we could be looking at a lot of money. So here's what I've devised so we can only make one trip into town. We don't have to make multiple. I took the loader and put the flipping fuel trailer on the back of the first gen here. Then I got the other trailer on the back, so we should be able to load up all the concentrate and get fuel at the same time. It should be perfect. I just got to load these all up, and we'll get out of here. So after getting all the boxes of concentrate loaded up, we were off to the gold washrooms to see just how much money we could make. However, I had my hopes set a little high at just over 300,000, but I figured with the amount of material we had ran through, it might be possible. So after getting the gold separated and melted down, it was all loaded up and ready to go. However, I couldn't leave without getting fuel, and that was definitely not cheap at just over $10,000. So with my hopes set high at a prediction of just over $300,000, we went to go see how close I was going to be. My predictions were almost spot on. We had made $290,000, bringing us to $540,000, which was enough to get the equipment we needed. So after making it back to camp, I made the call and spent nearly all of our cash yet again. Well, boys, it's been a couple hours here. We've been sluicing, and delivery number 1 is here. My brand new to me Komatsu rock truck. This thing towers over the rest of my equipment. It is just ridiculous. So I just pulled my other rock truck over here for size comparison. Look at that. Look at the difference. Holy smokes, that is just dumb. Anyways, my other delivery is here. However, small problem. It is across the river, and the driver doesn't want to come all the way around to get across because he came the wrong way. We're going to have to get the excavator off of there and walk it across the creek here. I'm not very excited about that, but we'll give it a try. But this thing is a flippin' beast, a Volvo EC750EL. Now this thing is pretty high hours, but for what we paid, we got a smoking deal. I'm gonna try to get this off the trailer here now without flipping it over. All right, we got it. Let's see if we can walk this thing across the creek. I just gotta learn how to run this new thing. I'm trying to figure it out now. Look at the boom reach on this. Okay, easy now. Just gotta take it real easy. Oh, okay, I think we're good. Gotta get ourselves up this here. Yeah, there you go. There you go. And we're up and over. Let's get this thing out into the cut. I can't believe we actually have a full-size excavator out here now. This is going to be flipping awesome. Oh, I'm so excited. So here's what we're doing. I got it walked up on top of the pile here. Not the best situation, but we'll make it work. All right, got ourselves a full bucket here. We'll grab our rock truck, and we can start loading this up. Now, this should make this pile go extremely fast. Yeah, we're going to have to upgrade our sluice here very quickly because the sheer size of our equipment now is ridiculous compared to that. That's gonna be one of the first things we're gonna do here ASAP. All right, dump that in there. Go for another bucket. Oh man, this makes things so easy now. I think 3 scoops should about do it. Yep, that's full. And this rock truck can just climb right over that hill, opposed to the old one that can barely make it up there. This is like 10 of those smaller trucks. Look at the amount of material we can bring to the plant in just one flippin' load. However, turning radius is something that's not going to be fun. We've had this mine so far set up for smaller equipment, but once we get a bigger wash plant in here, it's going to make things so dang easy. However, I got to start making some calls on wash plants here, but let me know down in the comments if we should take out a loan to get a new wash plant, or we just keep going at the rate we're going and not get ourselves into any more debt. Anyways, hope you all enjoyed. Subscribe, and goodbye.